If you have a special event that you go to and then you've got your dress, your outfit, and you're thinking, what do I do with it after? There's a business in the area called Formerly Yours, and I have Jill joining me today that can handle this. So how does this work, Jill?
So I am one of the only consignment resale stores in the state with formal wear. Obviously, one-time event, talking about fashion being expensive, ways to save money. We take in and sell on your behalf to basically do the work. With the internet being so weird, people come into your house. Do you want your daughter to try sell her prom dress online to people you don't know? What do you do with a mother's dress? How do people know what it's worth or if it's going to fit? So formal wear sizing is so weird and usually tends to run small that most people don't know what size they really are till they walk into a store.
That is the challenge, because I know a lot of us, our default is to just be like, oh, I'll just sell on Facebook Marketplace. But if someone is buying it, they can't try it on. And like you said, sizing for formal wear is a little bit challenging. You want to be able to see it in person to be able to gauge whether it's going to fit you, because a small in one place is not the same as a small in another place.
So we do carry the department store brands such as Macy's, Dillard's. Those are on tour to our street clothes. And then of course bridal stores such as David's and any of the local special occasion and bridal stores. Those tend to run smaller. The higher the designer, the meaner they tend to be in sizing. So when somebody walks in, we assist with all that work. When they're coming in to consign items, we also explain. We go through that with all the buyers. So we try to find a buyer quicker than playing the guessing game on sizing.
And it kind of works from both perspectives, because if you are somebody who has the formal wear and you're ready to give it a new home, you know exactly where you can go, that you can just talk to you and we'll hopefully get it in the shop. Of course, you have some requirements for that. But then if you're somebody who needs to buy a piece of formal wear, instead of looking all over the internet, instead of going to 12 different stores, you can just come to you.
We have the 12 different stores in our store. So we consign, we ask about 3 years of age and newer, current trends and styles. They do have to be in clean, resale-ready condition. We inspect everything thoroughly, so a buyer or shopper does not have to worry about how much damage, how weird are the alterations. We go through all of that, price it accordingly. And like I said, we do carry the Davids, the Macy's, all the way up to the high end. Right now we're in major gala season.
Yes.
Three major galas going on in town.
Galas.
We've had some amazing women coming in shopping for those, from cocktails to the all out to the nines evening gowns. And then as soon as that wraps up, and basically the rule of thumb is when the snow melts, the moms come shopping for their son and daughter's wedding. So we are entering wedding season.
Yes. So we're going to take a look at fashion here in just a moment, but can you tell us where you're located? How can we find you?
I am downtown Fargo on Historic 8th, right across from Nicole's Pastries, which most people know where that is. And I've been there. May 1st marked my 4th birthday of the LLC, so we are entering year 4 and going strong.
Wow.
And our inventory is getting better and better. COVID did affect people's events for a year, year and a half, so we're getting so many new with tag, not worn, can't return items. So our inventory has gotten better, so we've had to get pickier.
Yes, but that does mean that especially if you are shopping, you're going to find some amazing
deals.
Amazing deals, amazing items. So let's take a really quick look. I know one thing that kind of jumps out at me is beading. So that's the issue when you're buying something maybe online, especially in a marketplace, is you might find items that have very elaborate beading, but it's not all there. But you said that you guys are very, very particular.
Yes,
and
if we do take a dress in that overall is in amazing condition, just maybe a few flaws, we just try to price it accordingly to make it worth maybe one piece of that pattern missing in the dress. Something like this, very, very detailed beading. Not for everybody with that much bling, but this is something that could be worn to a cocktail party, a wedding guest, even the galas. Because if you don't want to wear the evening gown or can't do alterations in last minute, go big, but go cocktail.
A little tip for moms out there too. So this is a gorgeous dress. I'm going to assume it's probably about a size 10, it looks like. I'd have to check the tape.
I believe it is.
Yeah, well, there we go. The nice thing about this is because it has beading and it has a pattern, the fact that it is a little bit tighter is going to be slimming on you from when somebody's looking at you from the front, but the pattern itself is also going to hide our little mom tum that we're always trying to get away from. Same thing with this. You got a little bit of pattern.
This has been
very
one of our,
flattering.
just came in. It has been pulled and tried numerous times. One of our very popular for a little bit more of a casual wedding mom style dress. If that one right here would be one of the most perfect dresses for somebody worried about tummies.
Yes.
And Olivia, Katie and I are great at going over this with women. We try to flatter. Obviously everyone knows if they're top, middle, or bottom heavy, we want to work with that, not against it, and we'll pull great suggestions. But this year we're seeing the capelet style, huge trend. Moms love it. This exact one has a cold shoulder style, but the smart thing is you can also put your arms through it and just keep this part against your body and your arms free too.
Gorgeous. All right, make sure you get over to Formally Yours and you can get one of these to take home for yourself. And stay with us. We're going to be learning about a gentle giant music benefit up next.